Let me just tell you right now, you're going to need to travel a very long distance before you will find anybody as loyal as Elon Musk. So tomorrow, RoboTaxi, that's the driverless Tesla autonomous service, is launching in Austin, Texas. Now, I've done videos on this before, but what's happening now is one of the funniest, most hilarious things I swear I have ever experienced in my life. Now, this is an enormous story. Now, if you haven't heard of this story, if you haven't heard about RoboTaxi, you're living under a rock. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, but it's very, very important that you understand how much the world has changed and how we get our news today. We don't get it from the same places that we did in the past. And I'm an older guy. Now, a lot of people my age still watch the evening news. They're still watching CNN and Fox and Sky and all these other, I don't care where you are in the world. You know where I get my news? I get my news on X. And I know what's going on. I know what's happening. I know what the truth is. And Tesla, for the launch of RoboTaxi, they have sent out invitations to specific people. I'm sorry I'm laughing, but it's really funny. They've sent out invitations to specific people to come and ride in the taxis. They have sent these people an app that they will download on their phone. They will hail the ride just like a customer would. They will pay for the ride just like a customer would. And every single one of these people are influencers. I can't even talk. It's so hilarious. They're influencers on X and on YouTube and on other platforms, right? Now, there's some big names in there as far as influencers goes. And I'll list a few of them in the description. We don't need to get into their names. They certainly don't need me to promote them because I don't get viewers. I mean, it's going to be a miracle if anybody watches this video, but I enjoy doing it. I do this for the creativity. Anyway, I digress. But what's happening is really hilarious. People from the media, like NBC, ABC, CNBC, Bloomberg, all these, you name it, all these so-called legacy media or mainstream media outlets are reaching out to these guys and girls, and they're asking if they can come along for the ride. And of course, everybody is turning them down. Everybody. The chances of there being a media story on this are basically zero. And I think it's the funniest thing that I have ever witnessed. I've been in marketing all my life. I worked for media. I sold advertising for newspapers. I sold advertising for Yellow Pages. Most of my friends back in the day were radio salespeople, newspaper salespeople. None of them big time. I never knew anybody from the New York Times or the Washington Post. I can't believe I'm even mentioning their names. But I think it's really funny that they are just, boy, I'll tell you, the shoe is on the other foot now. The legacy media have done their very best to destroy Elon Musk, to destroy Tesla, to destroy SpaceX, to basically destroy every single thing this man touches. So what does he do? He invites the people who are loyal to him. These are, listen, some of these guys are big channels. You have, obviously Sawyer Merritt, 900,000 followers, and I think there might be guys bigger than Sawyer. I don't have the entire list. I don't even know how many are going. But these are not traditional media, folks. These are just regular people who started off really, really small back in the day on X. They started these YouTube channels, and they started talking about Tesla because they knew the truth. And many of these young people today, they're not going to put up with the old bullshit story that the media keeps feeding you and brainwashing you. And brainwashing you into buying things that are not good for you. And the only reason they brainwash you into buying those things is because they get paid